Hello everybody and welcome to another hand feeding video. Today we will be hand feeding the Cockatiels. This is the first hand feeding video for the older group of 5 and the very first hand feeding video for a younger group of 3. So we have a total of 8 Cockatiels here for hand feeding. As you can see, they are very hungry. They're always very hungry. So without further ado, let's start feeding the biggest ones first. Very eager. They act like they haven't been fed in so long, but it's only been about 4 hours since their last hand feeding. The Cockatiels are always very eager feeders. They're always very vocal in their desire for food. And that is full. He is a full one. Of course, he would still eat more. They would eat until they would burst, pretty much. So you got to be careful with how much food they are given at each feeding. You do not want to overfill their crop. That would stretch their crop and cause problems. We got another one. Like the last one, this looks like to be another standard gray. Let's get some food into him. You have to make sure you're feeding at the right rate. You go a little too fast, the food will start spraying everywhere. It'll spray everywhere nonetheless, no matter what you do. But if you feed too fast, you'll get a lot more overspray. Just a tiny bit more. That'll do it for him. See if I can show you just how noisy these guys are. As soon as I walk into the nursery, when they can hear me, they'll start screaming. Right from the brooder. Here we have what looks like to be a pied pearl Lutino. No, he's got some gray on him. Looks like it's going to be either a pied or a very heavy pied or pearl. Yeah, we'll see when he gets a little older. I don't want to think about it, but yes, does have the red eyes. This is the one with the red eyes. Don't want to think about it too much, because then it ruins the surprise when you get older and see just what kind of colors they end up with. Like getting a Kinder egg when you're a kid. Always good to see the surprise inside, what you're going to get. Even if you shake it a little bit and you hear that solid thunk, or a toy that did not need assembly. Those are never as good as the toys he did assemble. Oh, give me that. There we go. That'll do for him. He's full. Next, you. Doing a pied or a pearl. Been working for many years to get more pairs that'll produce me different colors of birds. Various different patterns. And also the ones that'll give the friendliest babies. I have found over the years that some of my pairs did not give very, well, they were so friendly, so they weren't as friendly as the pairs that the baby's other pairs gave me. So I kind of phased those out after a while. Always important to have confident, outgoing, friendly babies. That's the whole point of a companion bird. Okay, who's next? You're next. We got another gray here. So eager for feeding, it's hard to get the latch on. But there we go. And it's at this age here that they are really more, they get a lot more active when they reach this age and size here. When they're a little younger, as you'll see, they're a little more quiet, a little more calm, a little less likely to draw attention to themselves. Alright, let's start on the next three smaller ones. Reach over the camera here. Here's the first one. Most likely a standard gray. He's getting pretty active. They see the syringe, they know what it means, they know what it contains. Nice and warm, all the good stuff. I like using the Rowdy Bush hand feeding Formula 3. Seems that that is the formula the birds like to taste of the best. And it's got a higher fat content, higher protein content. It's a little more expensive than some of the other hand feeding formulas, but it's easier to mix. It looks and smells a bit better. Oh, that's full. He's good for another 4 hours now. Smaller they get, the quieter they get. I can turn that over. Oh, they poop a lot at this age. Oh boy. 8 little cockatiels. A whole lot of poop. The second smallest. Pretty soon the older ones will be able to come out of the brooder for lap time, play time, a little bit of cuddle time. Because what's the point of hand feeding babies if you can't take them out and cuddle them for a little bit every night? That'll do it for him. Oh, they're also hungry. They go after the fingers. Here's the last one, the little one. Well, little, subjectively speaking. I mean, even at this age, he weighs 41 grams. Even at this age. He's already making noise. Well, as you can, folks, just, I was going to say he's a little calmer in feeding, and he is, but he's still pretty active. Not going to take too much, but that'll do it for him. You can see the air bubble in there. Give that a chance to let him burp it out. There it goes. And he can take more now. When they get older, it's not as important to burp them, but at this stage, you got to make sure that they get all the air out of their sacs, so you can add a little more if there's room. You see the air bubble right there. And going up. And out, but he's swallowing a little more now. But he'll work it through. There we go. Now it'll take him a little while to work that last air bubble out, but He'll be okay. And there you go. That's the hand feeding of the newest batch of cockatiels. I'll do another one in a week, and you'll see how much they'll be growing in the meantime. They do grow quite quickly at this age. And tomorrow I can do a hand feeding video of some of the conures. We have 3 brand new conures just pulled for hand feeding, as well as 3 slightly older ones. 6 altogether in the newest batch. One is almost ready to go into a grow-up cage. The youngest are just little balls of meat still. Well, until next time, see you then.